for some. right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Tuesday. I didn't have to do a basketball game today after all, so I am here. And we have not one, not two, but three games for you tonight. A triple header, as we'll kick things off with the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Detroit Lions. Both teams are desperately in need of a win. Both teams come into this game at 4-8. The loser of this game will be mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. The winner will keep their slim playoff hopes alive. And so it's basically a must-win for both teams here tonight. The second game will be the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons. Those are two teams also battling for at least a wild card playoff spot, so that should be a good game. And then, after that, we have a battle of two first-place teams. It'll be the Arizona Cardinals and the Indianapolis Colts. The Cardinals are currently tied with the 49ers atop the NFC West, and the Indianapolis Colts currently lead the AFC Central. So that'd be a great game coming up a little bit later on this evening. All right, let's take a look at the standings of our regulars here. Let's see. Evil Dead is 117-34. That puts him 43 games over 500. Viking Skywalker is 46-37. That puts him 9 games over 500. Waldo, he hasn't picked in a while, but he's 28-25. We haven't seen Waldo in about 2 weeks. So hopefully we don't see him on the back of a milk carton anytime soon, and hopefully he shows up. Or maybe he's just taking his game to the extreme. Where's Waldo? Who knows? All right. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Chargers Lions a couple minutes early here on Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. It's the Chargers and the Lions. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. Evil Dead has got the bolts, the lightning bolts. He wants them. He's picking them to win this game. Both teams come in at 4-8. The loser of this game is out of the playoffs, mathematically speaking. So it's a must-win for both teams if they want to keep their very, very slim playoff hopes alive. And the Chargers will get the ball first. I'm doing well, Evil Dead. How about yourself? There's the kick from the 3-yard line. Bringing it back for the Chargers. On the return, number 88, Steve Sanders, out to the 25-yard line. And that's where the Chargers will have it, 1st and 10. Led by their quarterback, Ethan Garbers, the second-year quarterback out of UCLA. I've been meaning to ask you, Evil Dead, have you finally settled in with your new digs there in severely eastern Pennsylvania? You're right near the border. I saw where your town is. You're not far from the border. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Garbers under center. Garbers throws near side and caught, breaking a tackle and forced out of bounds. On the reception is James Watkins, 10th-year receiver out of Rutgers. A gain of 4 yards, be 2nd and 6. Yeah, I saw you were close. Chargers come out, 2nd and 6 from the 30-yard line. Garbers under center. Garbers hands off this time to Marcus Lattimore, the 4th-year running back out of Tulsa, the 3rd oldest of the 4 Lattimore brothers. And that'll be a gain of 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 3 at the 32. Opening possession of the game. 3rd and 3 for the Chargers. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers back. Garbers throws, dumps it off to Jim Roush out to the 40-yard line. The ageless wonder, Jim Roush, in his 17th year out of Navy. Looks to be a gain of about 7 yards out to the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. At the Charger 40, they come out 4 wide. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's a draw play to Lattimore. And Marcus Lattimore out to the 47. Be about a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Tackle made by David Russell, the 8th-year defensive back out of Michigan. On 2nd and 4 for the Chargers. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's looking. Garber's throws and just throws it away. Couldn't find an open receiver. And that'll bring up 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the LA Chargers. Chargers come out 4 wide. Garber's in the shotgun. Garbers takes the snap, looks downfield, throws outside, where it's caught by Aaron Randolph, the 2nd-year receiver out of Maryland, out to the 47-yard line. As they cross midfield, that'll be a gain of 6 and a 1st down. Chargers now in Detroit territory. Once again, the loser of this game is out of the playoffs. 1st and 10. Garbers under center. Garbers hands off to Lattimore around the outside, and Lattimore down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 7. That'll bring up 2nd and 3. I see. Well, that's not bad. That's really not that bad. It'll be 2nd and 3 from the 40-yard line. Chargers come out in the I formation. Garbers to Lattimore again, and Lattimore plows forward to the 37. A gain of 3, and that'll be enough for another Charger 1st down. 5.5 minutes left. Still the opening drive of the ball game. The Lions have yet to touch the football. The Chargers have moved it down to the Detroit 37. 1st and 10. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers, Lattimore again around the outside. And Lattimore to the 38 will lose a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. Coming up on 5 minutes left in the 1st quarter. On 2nd down, 4 wide. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers drops back. He's got all day. Throws back the other way. Caught by Roush. Breaks a tackle and gets down to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5. Before finally being tackled by number 35, Steve Warner, 12th-year safety out of Temple. It'll be 3rd and 6. 4:28 and counting. Chargers have held the ball for a long time. 3 to the far side. Garbers on 3rd down in the shotgun. Garbers back, throws. He's got a man open. Touchdown, Chargers. James Watkins, a 33-yard touchdown catch. And the Chargers open the game with a long drive and a touchdown. 33 yards to Watkins. He had a step. Evil Dead took the bolts. That was a beautiful drive. And now Tyler Hines will come on for the extra point. 5th-year kicker out of Syracuse. That was a nice long drive. Hines for the PAT. Kick is up. And it's good. Chargers lead at 7-0. An 11 plays, 74-yard drive for the LA Chargers. Detroit will finally get the ball for the first time, down 7-0. We have the Bears and the Falcons after this, and then we'll have the Cardinals and the Colts. Triple header here tonight. Trying to make up from last night when I wasn't here. And now the kickoff by Hines. from the 5-yard line on the return. Dylan Neal over the 25, and Neal brings it out to the 29-yard line. Starting quarterback for Detroit, Taylor Lane Dickerson, in his 9th year out of Wake Forest. Evil Dead's favorite quarterback. He used to when he was throwing a lot of picks and he was selling a lot of t-shirts. He's calmed down as he's gotten older. Detroit will start from their own 29, 4:12 left here in the first quarter. Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Both teams come in at 4 and 8. Dickerson in the shotgun, 4 wide. Dickerson hands off to Carter Jamison. Actually, that's number, is it 22? Yeah, it's 22. Carter Jamison. 3 yards out to the 33. He was 2nd and 7. Yeah, he bankrupted you. They were flying off the shelves until they learned how to play quarterback. 2nd and 7. Dickerson in the shotgun. Aarons in motion. Dickerson back. Throws to Aarons in the flat. Turns upfield. And Kevin Aarons out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 7. And that'll be a Lions first down. The tight end, Kevin Aarons, in his 3rd year out of UCLA, got shaken up on the play. He'll go to the sideline. Injury timeout. 3:41 left in the first. Chargers lead at 7-0. Both teams trying to stay alive in the respective conferences' playoff hunts. 1st and 10 Detroit. They'll have it at their own 40. This is the Lions' opening possession. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson throws down the middle and caught by Phillip White, the 3rd-year receiver out of Florida. A gain of 7 out to the 47-yard line and bring up 2nd and 3. Clock is moving. 3:22 and counting here in the first quarter. Dickerson in the shotgun on 2nd and 3. Dickerson back. Dickerson in trouble. He's going to get sacked back at the 37-yard line. A loss of 10 yards. Sack made by Bobby Bolton, the 8th-year linebacker out of Memphis. A loss of 10, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 13 for the Lions. Detroit currently in last place, in 5th place in the NFC Central. The Chargers are currently in 4th place in the AFC West. The Broncos are in 5th place. It'll be 3rd and 13 for Detroit at their own 37-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson draws back. Dickerson throws and bounced off a receiver. Isaac Peak wasn't looking for it. It hit him in the hip. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. And the Lions will have to punt. Jeremiah Restrepo will come in to punt in his 11th year out of James Madison. Restrepo gets the punt away. From the 15-yard line, it's fair caught by Lattimore. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Los Angeles at their own 15-yard line. As Ethan Garbers comes back out, the 2nd-year quarterback out of UCLA. The first of 3 here this evening, here at Jammin' Sports. Wasn't on last night, but we're back tonight. On 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line, Garbers under center. Garbers draws back, steps up, throws, and threw it behind his intended receiver, Steven Anders, the rookie tight end out of Georgia. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 15-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 2:34 left in the first. Chargers come out with 2 backs in the backfield. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers hands off to Lattimore around the outside, and Marcus Lattimore out to the 20-yard line. A gain of 5. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Big third down for the Chargers right here. Detroit trying to get a stop. They don't want to go down 2 scores. 3rd and 5. 4 wide. Garber's in the shotgun. Roush in motion. Garber's back. Looking. Throws near side. Caught. And a first down. 8 yards out to the 28-yard line. Making the catch, number 80, Jacoby George, the second-year receiver out of Miami. On the tackle, David Claxon, the third-year safety out of Syracuse. That'll be a first down for the Chargers. 1:45 and counting here in the first quarter. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Garber's in the shotgun. Roush in motion. Garber's draws back, throws, caught coming across. Making the catch, number 83, Aaron Randolph. Out to the 35, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. $1:15 and counting here in the first. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's pitches to Lattimore. Tries to get outside, but the Lions are right there. No gain. Coming up to make the tackle is Ken Hopkins, the 4th-year defensive back out of Miami. It'll be 3rd and 4 for LA at their own 34-yard line. As we're down to 45 seconds in the first. Chargers come out 4 wide, single back. Garber's looking, in trouble. He's going to get sacked, and he fumbles, and the Lions jump on it at the 18-yard line. Quincy Grady, the defensive tackle in his 4th year out of Colorado, recovers the loose football. Let's watch the replay. Who made the hit? Cody Neal, the linebacker, came in and knocked that ball loose. The 12th-year linebacker out of Oklahoma State. And Detroit, the Chargers have given them a short field now, as Dickerson will come back out. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Charger 18-yard line. Let's see if the Lions can capitalize. If nothing else, they should be able to get a field goal out of this. 5 wide, empty backfield. Dickerson in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Dickerson looking, in trouble, throws, dumps it off. It's caught by Phillip White. Down to the 1-yard line, a gain of 17. 1st and goal for Detroit. Ashley Morrison, the 7th-year safety on the tackle out of North Texas. And we're down to 12 seconds. This should be the last play of the quarter. 1st and goal from the 1. Dickerson hands off to Jamison. He does not get in. A loss of a yard. And that's the end of the first quarter. Chargers up 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Ford Field. We go to the second quarter. 2nd and goal for the Lions at the Charger 2-yard line. Lions trying to tie it up in the eye. They pitch to Jamison around the outside, and the Chargers are right there. A 2-yard loss. Leading the charge, number 33, Ashley Morrison, the safety. A loss of 2, be 3rd and goal back at the 4-yard line. Detroit's going backwards. They had it 1st and goal at the 1. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 4. Charger defense stepping up. Dickerson in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson back. Looking. Dickerson. He's got all sorts of time. Great protection. He rolls out, throws. And after all that, he still couldn't find an open receiver. Incomplete. Jermaine Banks was in the area. Great stand. And now Drew Lyons, the rookie out of Virginia, will come on. This will be a 21-yard field goal attempt. It was an insane amount of time, and he still threw an incompletion. From 21, Lions kick is up, and it's good. Detroit's on the board, but the Chargers still lead it by a score of 7-3. 7:24 left to play here in the second quarter. Who do they play next week? I'll tell you. Let's see. The Chargers play at Kansas City next week, and Detroit plays at Denver next week. We're in week 14 of our 17-week season. There's the kick from the 5-yard line on the return. This looks to be, it is, number 88 for the Chargers. That's Steve Sanders, the rookie out of Florida, out to the 27-yard line. Every team plays 16 games in 17 weeks. Every team gets a bye. This week, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, and Houston are all off. 1st and 10 from the 27 in the I formation. Garbers fakes the handoff, looks downfield, throws, dumps it off to Lattimore. And Lattimore out to the 33-yard line, a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd and 5. Marcus Lattimore on the catch. As we're down to 7 minutes left in the half. Chargers come out, single back. TMG is in the house. Garbers looking. And Garbers gets sacked back at the 25-yard line. A loss of 8 yards. Sack made by Caden Farrell, the 5th-year linebacker out of Nevada. TMG, our good friend from Cincinnati. How you doing, sir? We haven't seen you in a lion's age. How's the recovery with your knee? Is it coming along okay? We were just wondering about you the other night. How's the physical therapy with your knee? Is it coming along okay? 3rd and 12. 4 wide. Garber's back. Looking. Throws near side. And overthrows his receiver, incomplete. It'll be 4th down as the Chargers go 3 and out on that drive. Chargers lead the Lions 7-3 here in the second quarter. The first game of our triple header tonight. Bill Stone back to punt. He was on the Lions last year, playing his former team. Stone gets the punt away. Fielded at the 29 and brought back by Dylan Neal out to the 36-yard line. Have an injury timeout. Chargers lead at 7-3, 6:15 left in the half. 1st and 10 Detroit from their own 36. Lions can take the lead on this drive. You've been hanging out at your parents' martial arts school? Is that how you're rehabbing your knee? By drop kicking people? 1st and 10. White in motion. Dickerson, play action. Throws near side, and it's caught by Jermaine Banks out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Under 6 minutes left here in the first half. Detroit only has 26 total yards. That's hard to believe. They hand off to Carter Jamison, and Jamison back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 3rd and 5. I once owned a black belt. I have several brown ones hanging in the closet. I kid. I'm kidding. 3rd and 5 from the 41-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson looking. Rolls out in trouble, and he gets sacked back at the 32-yard line by Bobby Bolton. A loss of 9. It'll be 4th and 14 for the Lions. That's right. I know karate and 7 other Japanese words. I know kimchi and 7 other Korean words. 4th and 14 for Detroit. As we're coming up on 5 minutes left in the second quarter, Jeremiah Restrepo will go back to punt. As the Charger defense really asserted themselves on that drive. Restrepo gets the punt away. Farrakot at the 22-yard line by Marcus Lattimore, and that's where the Chargers will have it, 1st and 10. 4:54 left to play here in the first quarter. Yeah, TMG, he's that strong, silent type you don't want to mess with. It's always the quiet ones that will mess you up bad. Chargers take over. They can make it a 2-score game with a touchdown. 1st and 10 from their own 22. Garber's in the shotgun. Hands off to Lattimore. And Lattimore 3 yards out to the 25. It'll be 2nd and 7. We have the Bears and the Falcons after this, and the Cardinals and the Colts after that. 2nd and 7 from the 25 in the I formation. Garbers to Lattimore. Tries to get outside. He does. Down the sideline. A big gain for Marcus Lattimore out to the 47-yard line. That'll be a gain of 22 yards. Out to the 47. Misty's filming me for some reason. I don't know why. On 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Everybody in tight. Garbers under center. Garbers to Lattimore. Across midfield, and a flag is down as Lattimore gets out to about the 40 of Detroit. But this will probably come back. And it will. Randy Lawrence, the right guard. Because I'm smoking. Well, that goes without saying. Yes, I'm smoking hot. That's why she's filming me. 1st and 19 for the Chargers now, back at the 38 following the penalty. Garbers hands off to Lattimore around the outside, and he's tracked down. A gain of a yard out to the 39. It'll be 2nd and 18. Tackle made by Stephen Brown, the rookie linebacker out of LSU. 3:28 and counting. On 2nd and 18, Garbers draws back. Throws deep downfield. It's caught. Ben Ruth, the tight end, all the way down to the 18-yard line. 43 yards to Ben Ruth, the third-year tight end out of Texas. And that'll be a Charger first down. Finally catching up to him, making the tackle, number 26, Ken Hopkins. 1st and 10, Chargers at the line, 18. Remember now, the loser of this game is out of the playoffs. Three minutes left in the half. Garber's in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Garbers. End around to Watkins around the outside, inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 15. James Watkins on an end around. 1st and goal for the Chargers. Finally coming around, making the tackle, David Claxton, the safety. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning soon here in the first half. 1st and goal from the 3. Garber's looking. He's got time, throws, and it's knocked down. He's lucky that wasn't picked off. There were 3 Lions right there. Bryce Anderson knocked it down. 8th-year defensive back out of Georgia. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Chargers come out, 3 to the near side. Garber's in the shotgun. Roush in motion. Garber's back. Garber's looking, throws to Roush. Easy touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown catch by Jim Roush. The ageless wonder in his 17th year out of Navy. He spent 15 years with the Bucks. Now in his 2nd year with the Chargers. He's like 43 years old, and he's still out there playing tight end effectively. Chargers go up by 10, a 2-score lead, as Tyler Hines will come on for the extra point. Hines for the PAT. Kick is up, and it's good. Chargers lead it 14-3. 2:19 left to play in the first half. Here at Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Chargers at 4-8, Lions at 4-8. Both, well, Evil Dead took the Chargers in this one. I texted Viking Skywalker and Waldo. Viking Skywalker texted me back, letting me know he'd be here, but he hasn't been here yet. LA will kick off. Hines will kick. This will be fielded at about the 6-yard line, bringing it back for the Lions, number 85. That's Avery Grayson in his 4th year at New Mexico State, out to the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 Detroit. Let's see if they can get a score before halftime to get back into this game. Detroit does get the second half kickoff. Chargers took the opening kickoff, marched down the field, and got a touchdown to start the game. On 1st and 10, Dickerson in the shotgun, 4 wide. Dickerson throws to Dylan Neal in the flat, and his momentum takes him out of bounds at the 33-yard line, or 36-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. 2:12 left in the first half. Chargers up by 11. Lions come out. Everybody in tight. Dickerson under center. Banks in motion. Dickerson hands off to Jamison. And Carter Jamison, not much. A gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 6. We've hit the 2-minute warning here at Ford Field in Detroit. Comes officially with 1:58 left in the half. And the Lions face a big 3rd and 6 at their own 37-yard line. 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Back to throw. Looking, in trouble. Rolls out. Got hit as he threw. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Detroit just looking hapless. Their field goal came when they had a short field following a fumble recovery. But other than that, their offense has done next to nothing. On 4th down, Jeremiah Restrepo back to punt. As Restrepo gets the punt away. It'll be fair caught at the 21-yard line by Lattimore. Now the Chargers have time to score again before halftime. They have all 3 of their timeouts, 1:46 to work with. They'll be starting at their own 21-yard line. There was a time when the Chargers dominated the AFC West, winning the title 5 seasons in a row, but they've fallen off since. 1st and 10 from the 21. Garber's looking, throws near side, and it's caught by Aaron Randolph out to the 33, a gain of 12. 1st down Chargers. Nobody takes a timeout. 1:32 and counting. Chargers lead it 14-3. 5 wide, empty backfield on 1st down. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's back, throws coming across the middle. And that was caught by Watkins for 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Under a minute to play here in the half. 3 wide for the Chargers to the near side. Garber's in the shotgun. On 2nd and 7, throws. Caught by Ben Ruth, but he doesn't go far. A gain of 2 yards. Out to the 37-yard line to bring up 3rd and 5. And the Chargers finally take a timeout with 43 seconds left in the half. They'll have it 3rd and 5 at their own 37. Four wide. Garber's in the shotgun. 3rd and 5. Garber's back. Garber's looking. Looking, throws, and throws it away. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Lions defense holds. It'll be 4th down. Chargers will punt. 37 seconds left here in the first half. Bill Stone, the former Lion punter, back to punt. Stone gets the punt away. From the 19-yard line, bringing it back, Dylan Neal out to the 23. And now with 30 seconds left, one more shot for the Lions before halftime. They have 3 timeouts. As I said before, the Lions do get the second half kickoff. First and 10 from their own 23. They come out 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson draws back. Dickerson rolls out, and he has to hurry his throw. Incomplete. The pressure was on. It'll be 2nd and 10. I'd be willing to bet that Detroit has less than 40 yards of total offense in the first half. I'm waiting for them to show a stat. 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Dickerson looking, throws across the middle. Caught by Dylan Neal out to the 34. A gain of 11. And the Lions take a timeout. Neal, the 7th-year receiver out of VMI. 22 seconds left. Now Detroit may have around 50 yards of offense. First and 10 from their own 34. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson draws back, throws, and overthrows everybody. 51. Thank you, Evil Dead. That's why Evil Dead's the best at what he does. He's my director of information and pronunciation. Incomplete pass. It'd be 2nd and 10 from the 34-yard line. 19 seconds left in the half. Dickerson in the shotgun, 4 wide. Takes the snap, looks downfield. Rolls out, in trouble, gets sacked. A loss of 10 yards. The sack made by Thomas Gore, the 2nd-year defensive tackle out of Georgia Tech. It'll be 3rd and 20. Lions, they just look hapless. How did this team win 4 games this season? Did they take a timeout? I think they did. 15 seconds left. It'd be 3rd and 20 from their own 24-yard line. 4 wide. Dickerson under center this time. Dickerson, they try the end around to Philip White, and White only picks up 4 to the 28-yard line. The Chargers took a timeout. They want to set up a return. So the Lions will punt on 4th and 17. 11 seconds left. Back to punt, Restrepo. And Restrepo gets the punt away. And fair caught at the 25-yard line by Marcus Lattimore. 5 seconds left. Chargers will throw a Hail Mary right before half. We had a game the other night where they threw a Hail Mary right before halftime, and they got all the way down to the 4-yard line. It looks like they're just going to take a knee and go to halftime. Garbers takes a knee, and we go to half. Halftime score, the Chargers 14, the Lions 3. Here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. We go to the second half. Chargers on top by 11, 14-3 over the Lions here in Week 14. Both teams are 4-8. The loser of this game would be out of the playoffs. There's the kick from the 5 for Detroit. On the return is Avery Grayson, and Grayson brings it out to the 29-yard line. And that's where the Lions will take over, 1st and 10. A chance for Detroit to make it a one-possession game. Some lowlights brought to you by Bud Light. Dickerson getting sacked, and Dickerson getting sacked. Bud Light, the queen of beers. 1st and 10 from the 29. Sharp-eared listeners would know what I'm talking about. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Dickerson in the shotgun. Neal in motion. Dickerson throws to Neal in the flat, and he gains 4 yards out to the 33-yard line, bring up 2nd and 6. Tackled quickly by John Majors, the 4th-year defensive back out of Utah. It'll be 2nd and 6. Lions come out, 3 to the near side. Dickerson in the shotgun. And now Aaron's in motion. Now he comes back the other way. Dickerson looking. Throws down the middle. Caught by Neal. Out to the 43, a gain of 10. And that'll be a Detroit first down. Bears-Falcons up next. We'll head down to Atlanta. And then we have the Cardinals and the Colts from Indianapolis. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Dickerson under center. Dickerson fakes the handoff. Looks downfield. Throws. Caught on the sideline by Jermaine Banks, who was wide open, but he couldn't stop himself from going out of bounds. That's a gain of 21 yards and a Lions first down. Had he not stepped out of bounds, he probably would have got 10 more yards. The Detroit now threatening. They finally got their offense in gear. 1st and 10 at the Charger 36. Everybody in tight. Dickerson under center. Aaron's in motion. Dickerson to Jamison. And Carter Jamison breaks the tackle and gets to the 30-yard line. A gain of 6. Make it a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Carter Jamison in his 4th year out of Oregon State. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and TMG here tonight. 2nd and 3 from the 30-yard line. Guru's here too. I forgot. Sorry. On 2nd and 3. Dickerson throws. Caught on the sideline by Kevin Aaron's down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Wow. Misty's letting me have it over here. All right. You're here too, Misty. All right. The Guru's here. Guru's here. 1st and 10 from the 13. 4 wide. Dickerson in the shot are under center. Dickerson hands off to Jamison. Inside the 5 and touchdown, Detroit. A 13-yard touchdown run by Carter Jamison gets Detroit back in this game. Nothing fancy about that. Evil Dead says, I think Guru needs to settle herself down a bit. She says you're being mean, Evil Dead. I'm not being mean. TMG says you better not forget about Guru. 14-9. Detroit will probably go for 2 here to make it a 3-point game. Yep, and they will. Everybody in tight for the Lions. Dickerson under center. Peak in motion. Dickerson to Jamison, and the 2-point try is good. And the Lions pull to within 3, 14-11. Evil Dead says, I love Misty, she's the best. .6:11 left to play here in the third quarter. We have ourselves a ball game again. Chargers lead the Lions 14-11 here at Ford Field in Detroit. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. It won't let me what? I'm on Twitch. I'm not hard to find. Look for Jammin' Sports. The one and only. And now Restrepo will kick off for the Lions. From the 3-yard line, bringing it back is Lattimore. And Marcus Lattimore all the way out to the 28. And that's where the Chargers will have it, 1st and 10. 6:07 left here in the third quarter. Garber's highlights. That was the touchdown earlier to Watkins from 33 yards and the touchdown to Roush. There, Misty has joined us. Guru has graced us with her presence. 1st and 10, Chargers now from their own 28-yard line. Four wide, 3 to the far side. Garber's under center. Garber's looking. Throws, caught, underneath. That's Aaron Randolph out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 11. And that'll be a Charger first down. 5:52 and counting here in the third quarter. Bears Falcons up next. We'll head down to Atlanta. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Garbers draws back. Garber's in trouble. Garber's sacked and fumbled. An offensive lineman picks it up. Ball's still live. And the lineman finally goes down at the 30-yard line. When it's all said and done, a loss of 9. That was Kyler Myers, the left guard, that picked up the loose football. A loss of 9. We 2nd and 19. This, by the way, is the last of the early afternoon games in Week 14. Garber's on 2nd down, throws, and it's incomplete. Broken up at the last second by Bryce Anderson. They were looking for James Watkins, incomplete, to be 3rd and 19. Four wide for the Chargers. Big third down. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's drops back. Looking, in trouble. Garber's gets sacked. Lions are all over him. Back at the 16-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 14 yards. Deshaun Marsh comes in and gets the big sack. Number 94, the 5th-year defensive end out of LSU. I feel momentum shifting in this one. Lions have woken up. Under 5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. And the Chargers will punt from their own 16-yard line, 4th and 33. Bill Stone back to punt. Stone gets the punt away. Fielded at the 41-yard line. Bringing it back is Dylan Neal out to the 49. Go for it. On 4th and 33, your own 16. Taylor Lane Dickerson comes back out to lead the Lions offense, the 9th-year quarterback out of Wake Forest. Chargers lead 14-11. Yep. Four wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Aaron's in motion. Dickerson hands off to Jamison around the outside. Carter Jamison, a flag is down. He's pushed out of bounds at the 37-yard line. But this one's probably coming back. Holding on Detroit. Curtis Olson, the center. That's why you're 4 and 8. They'll back it up. 1st and 20. Nobody can catch up with Misty, she says. Guru is... Well, Evil Dead says he's the greatest of all time, but we all know the Guru is. 1st and 20 from the 39-yard line. Dickerson to Jamison. And Jamison this time picks up 2 out to the 41-yard line. Tackle made by Ashley Morrison, the safety. Under 4 minutes left now in the third quarter. Lions come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Dickerson in the shotgun. Aaron's in motion, the tight end. Dickerson back. Throws underneath, caught by Jamison. Out of the backfield, across midfield to the 46-yard line. 13 yards. Make it a 12-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 6. As the Lions are in Charger territory. Chargers up by 3, 14-11. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson draws back. Throws and caught by Dylan Neal down to the 33-yard line. A gain of 13 yards and a Lions first down. John Majors on the tackle for Los Angeles. Three minutes left now in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the Charger 33. Dickerson under center. Draws back. Looking. He's got all day. Happy feet. And now he finally gets taken down the 36-yard line. A loss of 4. Tackle made by Rodney Lynch, 10th-year linebacker out of Akron. A loss of 4 yards, be 2nd and 14, back at the 36. 2:40 left in the third. And now Detroit comes out. Dickerson under center. Dickerson to Jamison. And Carter Jamison spinning around. Picks up 3 yards out to the 34. Be 3rd and 11. As we're coming up on 2 minutes left now in the third quarter. The first of 3 games here tonight on Jammin' Sports. Dickerson in the shotgun on 3rd and 11. Dickerson back, throws, and it's knocked down. Majors knocks it down for the Chargers. Sean Majors. They were looking for Dylan Neal. Incomplete. It'd be 4th and 11. This would be a 51-yard field goal by Detroit. It would tie the game. Drew Lyons, the rookie out of Virginia, he's going to try it from 51 yards. Snap, kick is up, and that one is no good. Wide left. It was long enough, but he missed it to the left. It remains a 14-11 ball game in favor of the LA Chargers. Ethan Garbers will come back out to lead the offense. Initially, I thought it was good too. 1:49 left. I looked at the officials to make sure before I called it. Chargers will have it pretty good field position at their own 41-yard line, up by 3. Garbers under center. Garbers to Lattimore. And Lattimore ran into his own man, slowed him down. He picks up a yard to be 2nd and 9. Yeah, I like the older games where they show it either behind or in front of the field goal. A better TV angle. 2nd and 9 from the 41-yard line. Garbers under center. Draws back. Garbers throws down the middle, incomplete. I think the last Madden that did that was Madden 12. All the newer ones after that, it's off to the side. It'll be 3rd down for the Chargers at their own 41, 3rd and 9. They come out 4 wide. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers back, looking, steps up, throws downfield, caught. Turning upfield is Aaron Randolph out to the 37-yard line. It's a 22-yard gain for Aaron Randolph, the 2nd-year receiver out of Maryland. And that'll be a Charger first down. As we're coming up on a minute left to play here in the third quarter. Chargers come out in the offset eye. Garbers under center. That's the fullback in motion, Brady Hunt. They hand off to Lattimore. And Marcus Lattimore picks up 3 to the 34-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. 40 seconds left in the third. Interconference game here today. On 2nd and 7, Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers draws back, rolls out, in trouble. He has to throw it away as he got hit. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. That'll stop the clock for now with 20 seconds left in the quarter. Third and 7 from the Lion 34-yard line. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers draws back, looking, throws, and caught wide open. Down the middle is Aaron Randolph down to the 5. A gain of 29 yards. 1st and goal, Chargers. And that will do it for the third quarter. Chargers up 14-11 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. We start the fourth quarter. 1st and goal, Chargers at the Lion 5. Everybody in tight. Garbers under center. Garbers, play action. Garbers throws and throws it away. Flag is down. Illegal receiver downfield on the Chargers. The right tackle, Dante Waters, broke too soon. I think the offensive linemen have to stay like within 3 yards until the ball is thrown. 1st and goal from the 10, 5 wide. Garbers looking. Garbers rolls out, throws, and throws it away. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and goal. Lions are bringing the pressure. It's hard for him to find a receiver. Second and goal from the 10-yard line. Chargers come out 4 wide. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers back. Throws quickly. Caught by Roush, and Jim Roush down to the 5. A gain of 5 before being tackled by Bryce Anderson. It'll be 3rd and goal for the Chargers. This is big right here. 4 wide, Garbers in the shotgun. 3rd and goal. Roush in motion. Garbers draws back. Garbers looking. Throws, caught. Touchdown! Aaron Randolph. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Chargers make it a 2-score game. I have to fix his first name. It says Airy in the screen there. His name is Aaron. I'll fix it. But nevertheless, it's a touchdown for the Chargers. They make it a 2-score game again. Evil Dead likes that. They're up by 9 now, 20-11. And Tyler Hines will come on for the point after. Hines for the PAT. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Chargers lead it by 10, 21-11. With 7:14 left to play. Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan, Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports, where it's the game that matters. I need to get shirts made that says that. If I ever make partner, I'll do that. To make partner on Twitch, you have to average 75 viewers during a 30-day period. You know how hard it is to do that? Hines will kick off. From the 5, Dylan Neal, actually Avery Grayson on the return. And Avery Grayson out to the 30-yard line. Make sure you get a 3X. Gotcha. Taylor Lane Dickerson comes back out. You're one of those big and tall guys, aren't you? Shop at those special stores. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. 5 wide, empty backfield. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson draws back, throws, caught underneath by Dylan Neal out to the 38-yard line. Yep, you're special. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Under 7 minutes left in regulation. Lions down by 10. Trying to get back in this game. On 2nd and 2 from their own 38. Dickerson under center. Now they shift. Dickerson draws back. Throws coming across to Isaac Peak. And Peak out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 9. That'll be a Lions first down. Isaac Peak in his 4th year out of Montana. Anthony is 6'5". My goodness. He must put away a lot of food. You're only 6'1". 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. In the offset eye. Dickerson draws back. Dickerson throws and caught by Aarons. Kevin Aarons out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. As we're down to 6 minutes left to play. Four wide for Detroit. Dickerson in the shotgun. 6'9", my goodness. Dickerson throws and caught by Phillip White out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 8, and that's another Lions first down. Clock is moving, though. 5:34 and counting. Detroit down by 10. Lions quickly come out, 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the Charger 35. Dickerson back. Dickerson rolls out. Throws down the sideline, incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 5:17 left. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Charger 35. On 2nd and 10, Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson looking. Dickerson throws near side and caught by Kevin Aarons out to the 29-yard line. A gain of 7. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 as we're coming up on 5 minutes left. Lions down by 10. On the move down to the Charger 29-yard line. Everybody in tight. Dickerson under center. Single back. Peak in motion. Dickerson, play action, rolls out. And he got hit as he threw, incomplete. Trying to hit Isaac Peak on the sideline, but he got nailed by Rodney Lynch, the linebacker. And that'll bring up 4th down for Detroit. Well, you need a field goal along the way. You might as well get it now. Drew Lyons will come on. This will be a 46-yard attempt to make it a one-possession game. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 21-14. Chargers lead by 7 with 4:37 left to play. Still a lot of time left. Time enough for Detroit to get a stop and get it back. We have the Bears and the Falcons after this. We'll head down to Atlanta. And then we have the Cardinals and the Colts after that. A triple header Tuesday here at Jammin' Sports. Restrepo will kick off. From the 4-yard line, Lattimore on the return, and Marcus Lattimore out to the 25, and that's where the Chargers will have it, 1st and 10. Ethan Garbers, very quietly, has put together a pretty good game. 222 yards, 3 touchdown passes. Chargers up by 7, 4:33 left. Garbers in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Garbers to Lattimore, and the Lions are there, stacked up by number 51, Stephen Brown, the rookie linebacker out of LSU. A loss of 2 yards back to the 24-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 12. 4:15 and counting. In the I formation, Garbers under center. Garbers fakes the handoff. Garbers throws deep downfield. He's got a man. Caught by Jim Roush out to the Detroit 45-yard line. A gain of 31 yards. First down, Chargers. I tell you what, in his 17th year playing tight end, that's a tough position to play for 17 seasons. Jim Roush makes a crucial catch for the Chargers. 4:02 left to play in regulation. 1st and 10, Chargers at the Lion 45-yard line, 4 wide. Garbers back to throw. Looking, throws, dumps it off, and it's caught by Randolph for 2 yards out to the 43-yard line. Aaron Randolph. Under 4 minutes left. Detroit desperately needs a stop. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the Lion 43-yard line. Everybody in tight. Garbers under center. Garbers draws back, throws down the middle, and it's caught by Roush again out to the 31. A gain of 8, and that'll be a Charger first down. Actually, my math was off. A gain of 12 yards. First down, Chargers. Everybody in tight once again. 3 minutes left. 1st and 10. Garbers hands off to Lattimore. And Lattimore pulling a Lion for 2 yards out to the 28-yard line. Tackle made by Johnny Keys, the rookie safety out of Ole Miss. 2:40 left. Lions, they need a turnover or something. On 2nd and 8. Garbers in the shotgun, 3 to the far side. Garbers throws underneath again, and that is caught by James Watkins out to the 23-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 2. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning here at Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Chargers lead at 21-14. 3rd and 2 for Los Angeles at the Lion 23-yard line. Garbers to Lattimore, and Lattimore is not going to get there. He picks up 2 yards. It'll be 4th down. But a field goal will make it a 2-score game again. This will be a 39-yard attempt by Tyler Hines. The Chargers going for it. I would kick the field goal. Okay. Garbers in the shotgun. Hands off to Lattimore. He picks up the first down. It works out. But boy, you're tempting fate there. I would have took the points, but they got the first down. I would have kicked to make it a 10-point game, but that works too. 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. 1:53 left. Detroit is down to their final timeout. Garbers under center. Garbers to Lattimore. He gets hit in the backfield by Cody Neal. It's going to be a loss of 3. It'll be 2nd and goal back at the 13-yard line. That was clutch. You're right, TMG, but it was an unnecessary risk. They failed in that, and the Lions have the ball. 2nd and goal from the 13-yard line. I mean, it all worked out, but still, it was a silly call. 2 backs in the backfield. Garbers in the shotgun. 2nd and goal. Garbers to Lattimore again. And Lattimore, not much. Picks up 3 to the 10-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal. 1:40 left. Lions are out of timeouts. And it looks like Detroit is going to drop out of playoff contention. 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line. Three backs in the backfield. Garber's amongst them in the shotgun. Hunt in motion. Garber's to Lattimore. And Lattimore gets taken down at the 12. A loss of 2. It'll be 4th and goal. Tackle made by Curry Felton, the former Saint, in his 5th year out of East Carolina. Now the Chargers will kick the field goal, I'm pretty sure. Tyler Hines will come out on 4th and goal from the 12-yard line. Hines from 29. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Chargers lead it 24-14 with about 4 seconds left? Yep, 24 seconds on the clock. Chargers are going to be 5-8. They'll keep their slim playoff hopes alive, and the Lions are going to drop to 4-9. The Lions have now been eliminated from postseason play. From here on out, the Lions would just be playing for pride. And there's the kickoff by Restrepo. Or Stone, excuse me. From the 7-yard line, Avery Grayson brings it back, and Grayson's still on his feet. Grayson, a nice return out to the 44-yard line. 17 seconds left. Detroit has no timeouts. The last of our early afternoon games here in Week 14 will start the late games next with the Bears and the Falcons. Updating the standings as we speak. Dickerson back to throw on 1st and 10. Dickerson looking. He's taking all day. Dickerson, my goodness. And he finally gets sacked. And time's going to run out. They have no timeouts. Your final score, the Chargers 24, the Lions 14. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Bears Falcons up next. We'll see you then.